Get ready to uncover some mind-blowing facts about ancient Egypt, a civilization so innovative and groundbreaking that its influence still shapes our lives today. From fashion statements to game-changing tech, you won't believe the 10 incredible inventions they created that are still going strong millennia later. Let's kick off with number 10, the high heel. Long before strutting down catwalks or dressing up for a night out, ancient Egyptian elite rocked heels that towered above their peasant counterparts as early as around 3500 BC. These stylish stilettos weren't just about looking fabulous, they were also a status symbol, helping to separate the wealthy from the rest. Who knew high heels had such ancient roots? Let's shift gears and explore number 9 on our countdown. Ancient Egypt's ingenious postal system. With communication being a game-changer for any civilization, they developed a remarkably efficient mail network that allowed them to stay connected across vast distances. Imagine having your own personal mailman delivering crucial messages to pharaohs, nobles, and other influential figures throughout the empire. This groundbreaking system not only helped maintain power structures but also played a vital role in the exchange of trade goods, cultural ideas, and even gossip. The Egyptians were true pioneers when it comes to keeping us connected, over 4,000 years ago. Fast forward to around 2000 BC and the Egyptians are tackling their communication conundrum head-on. With no smartphones in sight, they leveraged Egypt's lifeblood, the Nile River, as a superhighway for information exchange. Authorities launched the country's very first postal services, allowing citizens to send letters and small items across vast distances to loved ones living along this waterway. No surprise here, considering 95% of Egyptians called the Nile their home. To cater to different needs, two types of mail services emerge: a standard option for the masses and an express service that was fit for pharaohs and Egypt's elite, moving at lightning speed across the empire. Let's dive into the 8th game changer of ancient Egypt, the birth of our modern calendar. Can you believe these innovative Egyptians were the pioneers of tracking time based on a star's movement? They noticed the reappearance of what they called the God Star, which marked the annual flooding of the Nile River. To keep tabs on this celestial event, they meticulously recorded its 365-day cycle and built their entire year around it. Their calendar was divided into 12 months, each with exactly 30 days. That's right, no February 29th back then. But wait, there's more to account for the extra days in our solar year. They included 5 bonus days dedicated to festivals and celebrations. This ancient timekeeping system might have been simple, but its impact is still felt today as we continue to count down the days on our calendars. Get ready for another fascinating discovery. In our countdown of ancient Egyptian game changers, we're shifting gears from timekeeping to high-end hairstyles, or should I say, high-end wig maintenance. The royal treatment in ancient Egypt involved sporting elaborate wigs that were the epitome of power and wealth. These weren't your average hairpieces, they required serious TLC. Since natural human hair was scarce and pricey, the elite had to rely on innovative tools like intricately designed combs to keep their wigs looking regal. Crafted with care using materials like ivory wood, or even precious metals, these hair combs were a testament to Egypt's mastery of craftsmanship and its obsession with aesthetics. With features ranging from fine teeth for detangling to decorative designs showcasing the owner's status, ancient Egyptian hair combs are not just relics of the past. They're windows into the opulence and sophistication of an ancient civilization that truly knew how to style it up. We're moving on from luxurious locks to maintaining law and order. Did you know that the concept of policing dates back way before you'd expect? Ancient Egypt, around 3100 BC, was home to one of the world's earliest known police forces. Initially called Medjay, these law enforcers were tasked with safeguarding borders, suppressing crime, and maintaining public order. The Medjay force comprised of skilled warriors and guards who not only protected the kingdom, but also served as a symbol of pharaonic authority. Their duties ranged from ensuring that taxes were collected to preventing theft and disorderly conduct in the streets. With an estimated 4,000 personnel at their disposal, the Medjay set the precedent for organized law enforcement systems around the world, proving that even in ancient times, maintaining peace and keeping the community safe was a top priority. Let's take a look at how law enforcement looked like during ancient Egypt's Old and Middle Kingdoms. Way before any modern police force existed, here, local lords took it upon themselves to maintain order by creating private security forces, which would later evolve into enforcing major laws throughout their territories. To scare off potential troublemakers, they often made use of dogs as a powerful intimidation tactic. As for their weapons, these ancient law enforcers were usually armed with staffs, just the right amount of force needed to keep the peace. But be warned, in ancient Egypt, no one was immune from punishment. Whether you were wealthy or poor, breaking the law would land you in serious trouble. Severe consequences awaited those who disobeyed, ranging from confiscation of your property to more gruesome forms of body mutilation. It truly wasn't a place for lawbreakers. Let's travel back in time and explore a fascinating piece of oral history. You'd be surprised that the ancient Egyptians were true pioneers when it comes to self-dental care. They even invented toothpaste, way before you or I started brushing our teeth daily. This prehistoric paste was a unique blend of ingredients like burnt eggshells, ox hooves, ashes, and pumice. While we wouldn't recommend trying this ancient formula at home today, it did help protect their teeth to some extent. The best part, ancient Egyptians left behind recipe books that shared not only toothpaste recipes, but also tips on overall dental hygiene, making them perhaps the most orally conscious civilization of all time. Let's dive into another groundbreaking discovery from our ancient Egyptian friends, surgical tools. Did you know that their innovative use of medical instruments paved the way for modern surgeries? Ancient Egyptians were not just skilled surgeons but also precision craftsmen, using copper and bronze to create an array of intricate surgical instruments like scalpels, forceps, and even probes. Their skill in this field was so impressive that procedures they carried out, such as C-sections, are still mirrored in our medical practices today. Despite the lack of modern hygiene standards, their use of sterile techniques was surprisingly advanced for their time period. This truly shows the incredible ingenuity of ancient Egyptian medicine and how it has shaped our current understanding of surgery. Let's take a look at another monumental achievement from the ancient Egyptians, the development of writing. The Egyptians, along with our friends in Mesopotamia, are credited as pioneers who turned their languages into cohesive writing systems. It's believed that these two civilizations independently developed this groundbreaking skill, hence they both get to share the spotlight for this incredible accomplishment. Writing wasn't just about putting words on paper. It was a tool for preserving history, recording laws and administrative tasks, telling stories, and even documenting religious beliefs. This invention transformed how societies communicated, documented, and passed down knowledge, leaving an enduring legacy that still shapes our world today. The Egyptians were true innovators, transforming storytelling from a pictorial puzzle into an elegant language of symbols. Their early hieroglyphics, which literally means sacred carvings, initially used pictures that directly associated with words and sounds in their language. These images often depicted animals or objects, linking the symbol to its actual meaning. For instance, a picture of a cat might stand for the word cat. However, as time went on, this writing system evolved into something more refined. The symbols got simpler, losing their visual ties to the real-world objects they represented, and becoming standalone characters that could be easily written and understood by Egyptians everywhere. This was a major breakthrough in communication. Now stories, laws, and important messages could spread quickly, making it easier for people to connect, trade, and build thriving societies. In ancient Egypt's high society, achieving an otherworldly beauty was not just a desire but a status symbol, something only the elite could attain. To distance themselves from the masses, they adopted two striking strategies: extravagant wigs and heavy-duty makeup. Both men and women would don copious amounts of cosmetics to reshape their features in ways that would leave ordinary Egyptians awestruck. One of the earliest forms of Egyptian beauty was a bold eye makeup, featuring eyeliner made from kohl, a form of coal powder. This iconic look wasn't just about aesthetics, it also served as protection for the eyes from the harsh desert sun and as an antimicrobial agent to prevent infections. The legacy of this ancient eye makeup lives on today, remaining a timeless style that continues to captivate cultures around the world. Let's set sail through history and discover Egypt's incredible legacy in exploration. The humble yet powerful sailboat. These vessels first revolutionized life along the Nile by connecting distant parts of ancient Egypt, fostering an unparalleled sense of unity and social cohesion that defined their great empire. As technology advanced, so did the boats themselves. Colossal ships like the Khufu Shed were constructed to meet the ambitious needs of rulers such as Pharaoh Khufu, serving not only as symbols of power, but also as the precursors to the mighty naval forces we see today. So, if you're eager to explore more fascinating tales from history, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for a treasure trove of captivating videos.